And welcome back, everyone. Joining us this morning, we have Alicia and Summer from Salon. Ladies, thank you for joining us this morning. You know, I was sharing with you off camera, and while you set me straight, guys, we know that you do care about your hair. But for ladies, sometimes it can be the make or break for your whole day, whether or not your hair looks right. I think the hardest thing to find is how do you go about finding the right cut?
Right.
How do you start, Alicia?
Well, you know, you really have to go with your natural texture too. You don't want to pick something that's not going to work for, you know, if you have curly hair, you don't want to pick something that you're going to have to work on straightening every single day. You know, I think people are looking for more low maintenance, but that works with their texture.
Okay, now we've got a couple of photos that we're going to take a look at. You know, now the first one we've got is Jennifer Aniston. What's great about this cut that she's got?
Well, she always has the classic cut that never goes out of style. She never goes too blonde, never goes too dark. She can wear it straight and silky, or she can wear it with her natural texture and just kind of wavy.
Wow. Kelly Ripa always has braveness with her hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went with something that's a little bit good if you want to go short but not really commit too much to like really short, so you can kind of do that bob that's really in style right now.
Okay. And the pixie cut, you know, I've always been jealous of the pixie cut. It just seems like it's so easy to take care of. Is that true, or am I just trying to make excuses?
Well, again, it depends on the texture of your hair. Not everybody's hair will work with a pixie cut, but some people it's great for. And you just put a little gel in there and mix it up and it looks great. But you have to have the right face shape too.
Right. So if a person wants a pixie cut, you know, I've always considered myself to have a round face. Am I close where I'm supposed to be with the haircut I have? I mean, am I close?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I kind of like it, but you know, you never can tell, you know, so I mean, it's the hard part.
Yeah, you kind of have to leave that, I guess, to the hairstylist too. You know, most hairstylists should know what works for your face shape.
Okay, and
Don't you agree?
And now if a person comes in and they're like, I have no clue, should we be a little open about maybe some ideas that, you know, you might not have ever thought about?
That's the best part when you first come in, is you can have a consultation, and the communication is the best part. Telling your hairstylist what you hate, and then telling us stuff that you might love, and then we kind of combine the two and we work with your texture and we play with it and we customize it for this haircut that's just for you, for your face shape and your texture.
Okay, well, cut is so important, and so is color. I know as ladies get a little bit older, you want to find a color that looks right, but at the same time, you know, when you're younger, you want to experiment, I think, with some different colors. And coming up next, we're going to take a look at that all-important color aspect of things. Your morning show will be right back. And welcome back. So again, we're continuing taking a look at our fabulous fashion, learning a little bit more about hair this week. Ladies from Salon joining us now. You know, I was saying it off camera, you know, when we're younger, we like to experiment with different colors. As we age, it just seems like everybody goes blonde. Oh, just go blonde. You know, Alicia, is that the right route to go?
No, definitely not. I think a lot of times people do that because if they start to get gray hair, the blonde it blends with the gray better. But blonde doesn't look good on everybody.
That is true. So we've got some examples of some colors. If you could tell us why these colors work for people.
Definitely.
All right, let's pull up that first one here. So what's going on with hers?
She has a very subtle ombre. You can tell that she's kind of going with a little bit of her natural color, but she's going lighter as it gets closer to the ends. More of a kind of a sun-kissed summer look.
Okay, now that one looks very dramatic.
That's a little bit more dramatic. You're going to find that a little bit on, like you said, the younger crowd that wants to experiment a little bit more. That's more dramatic, and it looks a little bit more painted on. So it's going to look not as sun-kissed, just kind of painted.
Okay, now this is I can never remember her name, but she's always beautiful, and her hair always is Sophia. Yes, Figuera, and her hair always looks great.
It does always look great. She used to have a more dramatic ombre, but she has toned it down a bit. It looks like maybe for fall she toned it down, a little bit less dramatic, but beautiful.
Okay, now, you know, again, now you're talking about that ombre, so that's where it starts at one color at the root and then changes to come down at the bottom.
Balayage is really popular too, where it's You still have some highlights at the top, but it's lighter at the ends.
Okay, now we have a model who's going to come in, because you've got some beautiful hair too. And could you tell us a little bit about what we've done with her hair here?
We'll let Summer talk about that. She
Okay.
did her hair.
Laura wanted to go a little bit lighter. She used to have pretty dark hair,
Right.
but we want to do it really subtle. And like Alicia said with the biolage, you just kind of want to paint it so it looks really sun-kissed and natural.
Right.
So we just kind of textured, we worked with her natural, this is her natural texture. So
Oh,
you work
wow,
with it
okay.
and paint through the lighter pieces and mix it with a little bit more of a warmer brown. So we created an this is a really fall look right now. This is really trendy right now.
Okay, and it does change from season to season as far as colors that we should have, correct? A little bit?
We definitely have, towards summer, everyone wants to get a little bit lighter. They want to look like they've been in the sun.
Right.
Whereas once it gets to fall, everyone's like, ooh, put red, make it richer, make it darker. And it's so you have fun playing with it throughout the year, too.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I thank you so much. Now, you know, we've been talking about hair. The ladies at Salon have made an incredible offer to help us out. We need a volunteer, though. Normally you say guinea pig, but we need a volunteer. And what we're looking for is somebody who's willing to get up early one morning and do a fabulous fashion hair makeover. They will sit down and talk with you about finding the right cut, the right color. You're going to let us follow you, though, on the morning show. So if you're interested in this, contact our producer, Ashley Kirkland. There's her email address right there. It will involve getting up early in the morning. Ladies, it's going to be an incredible opportunity, though. I'll tell you what, if you've ever had the chance to have an expert sit down and tell you, you just have to trust. I think that's the hardest part.
Yep.
Is that trust. Okay, so you know, it's going to be an exciting time. We want y'all looking your absolute very best for fall, and the folks at Salon are going to help us out. So thank you for coming in so early today.
Yeah, thank you.
Getting the ideas generating with cut and color, and your TV6 morning show is going to be right back.